Hello. Hello, one and all. That's wrong. That's better. Hello. Welcome back. I am Pete, aka Krimxon, and today we're going to be playing one of my all-time favourite games. I can never quite decide which I prefer between this and Seven, to be honest. It's always a tough call for me. I know it's a very, well, not excessively, but it can be a bit of a divisive one amongst Final Fantasy fans and the gaming populace in general. A lot of people really seem to shit on it. That's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I love it. I love it. Yeah. I will be playing the Steam version. Get everything ready there. It has a magic booster function that I may use just to save grinding on stream, because one of the annoying mechanics is the draw function, which is fine, except when you want to have them equipped and junctioned rather, you need lots of them, which can mean sitting there in fights and just drawing over and over and over for everyone, and can be a pain admittedly, but usually I just graft on it and don't care, but we'll see how it goes. Greetings, cheers, greetings. How are you, man? Yeah, not seen you for it's only yesterday that I missed, isn't it? Yeah, just one day. Had some good times though. Went out, had a few drinks and food last night. Bit too many drinks. Turns out, not drinking much at all over the past however many years has really lowered my tolerance. So when I got a 4-pint jug of ale, thank you, I appreciate it. Same, man. It's always nice to see you. Yeah, 4-pint jug with beers before and after as well was a bit. But I watched Baby Driver. Anyone who's not watched it, it's I don't know. It's not an amazing film. It has a really strong soundtrack though, and very watchable. Very watchable. Yeah, it's nothing way out there in terms of cinematography, but it's a good watch. Yeah. So let's do this. What the low tolerances to alcohol. Right, apparently, for some reason, the controller doesn't work on this bit, which is kind of annoying, but I just tested it earlier. And yeah, it should work once we're in the game. So if we're ready... in the game. It's done it again. Fucking Twitch, mute the dashboard preview. Why? Right, let's try that again. Let's jump in, shall we? I'd say this one's generally a little bit less goofy than 7, but still has its moments. It also has a couple of my favourite game songs ever. Man with the Machine Gun, classic. I'll be waiting for you, so if you come here, you'll find me. I promise. I've never played the Steam version, so I'm quite excited to see if it has the same level of graphical improvement as the FF7 Steam version. Well, yeah. Another controversial one, but I fucking love that gunblade. It's really stupid as a weapon design, but... I remember these FMVs in the PS1 era just looking absolutely mind-blowing. Back from the era when Blizzard and Squaresoft were basically competing for the shiniest FMVs. I mean, obviously it looks a little dated now, but it's come out 98? 99? It's old, I know that. There's our hero Squall. Not proper full screen, no. It still keeps the original aspect ratio. As far as I know, if that changes, I may have to change the overlay, but... I shall prepare that just in case. Nope. Still small screen. Maybe that'll change later, but I'll prepare a backup just in case. That can go in there. So, I'm not going to be reading everything out, but cause that was kind of painful. Oh, sugar. No, I don't want to do that. How do I... There. Okay, that'll be interesting, since my keyboard shortcuts apparently activate some of the booster and whatnot functions of the game. Okay. So. Not accepting my controller. Why? You were fine literally 10 minutes ago. Well, we can make do with keyboard for now, provided I actually remember the controls. I'm feeling okay, I guess. Take it easy, you fool. The aftermath of that fight with Squall. A lot of the rest of that FMV was cut and pasted from parts throughout the game, but that fight is what's just occurred. Looks like your eyes are focusing. Should be fine. Say your name. Input your name. Still not going to accept controller? No. You ass. Just let me try for a quick second. I don't think my controller was turned on before I loaded the game. No, that's a shame. That's a shame. No, not that. Which one of these is going to be start? A. Awesome. I have indeed tried turning it off and on again. Take it easy, you might not be so lucky next time. Yeah, tell that to him. Cypher will not listen to anybody. And Squall is unable to ignore him. Exactly, can't just run away. You want to be cool. Well, don't get her to end up in here. Your instructor is... Quistis. Call her now. Hang on. Bloop bloop. Quistis, come on down. Yes, yes. Not serious, but he will have a scar. A nice anime scar across... Yeah. I assume the text should be perfectly legible, right? It's from an age where we all had tiny TVs, so they make it nice and large. Pay attention to her in the back. So we meet again. Yeah, if the text is perfectly legible, I'm going to feel a lot less bad about not reading everything. Quistis, maybe Bay. Sadly, she's kind of trash character-wise. In terms of combat, I never use her. I don't like her blue magic stuff. Her hand seems to be clipping away from her sleeve. That's weird. Knew it'd be your Cypher. Cypher! Let's go. Field exam time. Is there something on your mind? Can I? Not really. She's mocking us already. What's so funny? No, just happy. Finally starting to understand you a little bit. Yeah, Squall's... I don't know, he's a bit emo, but... It's 90s JRPG protag, right? More complex. Tell me how. Tell me about you. Yup. Lasai. Ooh. It's not a phase, Mom. The music sounds like they redid it. Mornings. Start with schedule. I'm definitely not doing voices again, that's for sure. I'm putting a foot down on that one this time. There's too many women in this cast. Seem to have been some rumours flying around. Field exam for Seed will begin later this afternoon. Is the FF7 playthrough? That may be one of the ones that's been lost to the sands of time, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on your point of view. So here's the thing, FF7 at least got a film, so I had something to base some of the voices off. I'm also not a voice actor. Those not participating and those who failed are to remain here. Exam participants will have free time until the exam. Just be sure you're in top condition. Make sure you heal up. Meet in the hall at 1600 and we'll announce team assignments. Any questions? Oh, and Cypher? Stop being a jackass. Yeah, basically the same thing. Be careful. See you laters. Yeah, this music's definitely different, right? It's the same songs, but... Oh, you're in trouble, Squall. Mummy Quistis don't like it. I'm going to do this first. Because I know. Is it in here? Where is it? GF data, there we go. Searching. Searching. Now I get to try and pronounce that one out loud, something I've managed to not do so far in life. I'm sure, is it spelt differently as well? Either way, Quetzalcoatl and Shiva, that one's easier. We don't actually need the tutorial, I just wanted my GFs, which aren't girlfriends. Got some stuff in here. Can't remember what's in. Tutorial, we don't need that. About sorceresses and magic. A woman who inherited the power of a sorceress. The origins of the sorceresses go back to ancient times during Heine's reign. However, there is no factual evidence. Indeed, Guardian forces. About Garden? Rules. There's a lot of rules. Seed info. What is a seed? Alarm Garden's mercenaries commanding GF. They have special fighting abilities. They work in small teams and operate all over the world. So we're basically mercenaries. We're on the side of law, technically, currently, unlike 7. Yeah, lots of info. We'll pick up most of that stuff as we play through the game more naturally anyway. Message from Garden. Nah. Let me out. Entrance ceremony. I want to... Thank you. Now, what was on Garden Square? Is that the... Your opinions are important to make our garden a better place. Write them down, place them in the Dropbox. I got... Oh, there's always someone with first, isn't there? Trape's forever, baby. Man, I want to go out with her. That's Quistis, I believe. Quistis Trep? Or Trape? Got a name, dumbass? Gonna kick your ass. Nev! Welcome, dude. Thank you very much for that tier 2 resub. And it also kept your streak going. So 7 months and strong. How's it going, man? Oh, I'm so scared. So scared. Big loser. Should kick both of your sorry asses out. It's not for silly games. That was from Zoo, who's another trainer. Don't want the disciplinary committee to get on my case, so I'm not writing my name. J.I. Who's J.I.? Who are you? Ulmacy. Is that Zell? Or Selfie? Anyway. Go with my initials too. Ah, no, that'll be Zell Dinked. Something like that. Hey, does anyone know if the new hot dogs are good? I haven't tried them yet. Oh yeah, they're the best. Man, you're missing out. M. Who's MS? Damn, missed it again. Anyway, yeah. And the festival committee, which we will also ignore for now. Dunzo. I've decided this is kind of annoying and feels very unnatural for FF8, so as soon as I can, especially since, unlike 7, and one of my favourite parts about this over 7 is it had, you could use the analog sticks, non-8-way movement, like fully analog. So when I find a save point, we may quickly restart this, just so I can use the controller. Haven't been to the fire cabin yet, have you? Won't be able to take part in today's seed exam if you don't pass this prereq. I was gonna go this morning, but Cypher. Yeah, Cypher. What's your excuse, boy? Yeah. Well, let's get going. If you're not too confident yet, you can review your studies at the study panel. I'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. You can access that from your seat, we just did it. Alone with Instructor Trape. This guy wants a bit. Saucy bugger. Saucy bugger. I thought that was last week, Nev. Or was that something else? Also, brother is flying home on Sunday, and your sister. You spent plenty of time together at least? Your sister's in Canada, right? And your brother, I want to say New Zealand, if I recall. So that's quite a flight they have. Wah! Must be nice. Are you okay? There. I'm fine. See, that's why I'm not doing voices. Kinda in a hurry. Oh, did you just come from that class? Is homeroom over? Oh no! This is so much bigger than my last garden really is. Oh, hey! Yeah, that's... No one wants that for a, like, 60-hour game. Actually, it's probably less than that since I know where I'm going, but... I may even go and dig out, I have one of those Prima guides for this. Super useful for draw locations and stuff like that, and items and... Because rather than just buying weapons in this game, you upgrade your existing ones, which means you need components. They can be pain. I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of the garden? No. Don't have the time. That's too bad. That's basically go explore the place. That's your... It's mainly for the player rather than her, let's face it. And I know my way. Kinda. Would you like to have these? My brother gave me these cards, but they're really not my thing. You can have them if you like. How do you play? Look at the tutorial. Press S. Keep in mind not everyone's a card player. And by the way, I don't play, so don't bother challenging me. So this is, how am I going to find the menu? I thought you had the funeral last week, but yeah. Anyway, probably my confusion more than anything. I hope you're okay though, all of you. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. Apart from the obvious, how is life? So yeah, big place. Let's have a quick look at this at least. I think somebody makes us do this, but we'll do it now. So we've got the dorms, cafeteria, quad, which is like your hangout, infirmary, training centre, library and parking. We will see all of these places over time, do not worry. That start, great. That's the other reason I'll keep forgetting which button is which. Oh, that's so much faster. Right. Don't worry, we are not done. I'm just temporarily, as I say, this is going to annoy me if I don't do it. So, I'm going to quit. Quit that. Turn controller on. Controller is on. Reload the game. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. It does get a lot of hate. Unfairly, I think. I don't know. I can understand people's problems with it, but I really like I like the junction system a lot. Let's jump back in there. Come on. Come on. What just disconnected? My controller? Why? Controller works! Hurrah. Oh, that's so much better. I know what all the buttons do, which means I can. Oh, these people simply won't interact. I was going to challenge someone to triple triad. So triple triad. I never played it a whole lot. It's a weird game, kind of complicated, and hard to win until you have high level cards. Yeah, we'll play it at least once or twice, I'm sure. But yeah, I also love this game. I can never decide between this and 7, but more of a love story. Mechanics are absolutely brilliant. I agree. I do really like junctioning and GFs. I'd prefer to have Chocobo Racing than Triple Triad, but apart from that, I do also appreciate, you can't see it right now, but unlike the other games, everyone doesn't teleport into one person, they follow you around. But yeah, it is definitely more of a love story. I'll give you that. Kind of emo love story. They've definitely re-recorded these songs though, or gone back to the originals. Or I've just never played the game with headphones, so I've never heard it properly. I feel like it's re-recorded though. Remastered or something. No one can draw, that's right. I forgot the important thing. So, Junction. You off, man? Okay. Have a good day, have a good weekend, and I'll see you soon, man. I'll see you soon. Stay good. Let's... You can have both for now. So this is junctioning. You're equipped, basically, summons people. I assume I have no magic. No. Abilities. We want GF, draw, item. We have to add GFs, also learn abilities, so it picks them very, very poorly. Pretty much the best first one to get, if you're using them as attacks, is boost. It's 10 and it's easy. all you have to do is mash the button, and you're going to get more damage. Let's draw. So this is a odd-world draw point, and we get some cure. I'm going to have a quick run-through for in case anyone doesn't know the achievements synchronized with server. Interesting. So now we can equip that magic, right? To one of these slots, the white ones are equipable. Sadly, because we only have 5 stacks of them, it's not going to make any difference. Different magics will have different effects on different stats, right? There's some, like Ultima or whatever, that are just better. But say you want to improve your speed stat, you probably want to put, like, haste in there, for instance. Or strength, you want just a powerful spell, right? It can be made a lot easier because you just have this junction auto. And you go bang. The only downside of this system is, and I see a lot of people complain about this, and it's a fair point, because your junction spells will affect your stats. If you then cast those spells in the battle, that will lower your stats at the same time, so you have to refill them. It's a bit of a balancing act. Plus the change in your stats is highly affected by how many of the spell you have as well, so yeah. Hey Quistis, a few things to explain before we head off. Oh, she's going to explain all this anyway, isn't she? GF gives us strength. The stronger the girlfriend becomes, the stronger we become. Here's a brief explanation. I'm going to mash through this because I just explained it. How long until first fight? Not long. What I will do is go out and grind a little bit. Mainly just to get my affinity with Shiva up. For anyone who doesn't know, the more you use a junction GF, the greater your affinity for them, which means they get summoned faster, something that will become clear shortly. But there's also things where, say, you use a lot of Shiva, your affinity with Shiva will go up, your affinity with Ifrit, who is fire and the opposite element, will go down. It's a system. They're showing me Ifrit. B3, button 3, okay, whatever. We don't have most of those yet. HP strength junction, really useful. You also get like elemental and status attacks junctionable, which can really cause some game-breaking shit. Another interesting thing about this game, most of the enemies scale to your level. So it kind of rules out grinding for the most part. Saying that, you can still definitely be under level, because certain areas are just, as far as I can tell, set levels. But as with most classic RPGs, as long as you fight everything along the way, you're going to be fine. Maximum is 4 non-command. Yes, some let you add more abilities. Select a slot. Yep. Come on. Command abilities. Party abilities. So they're kind of your just buffs and stuff like that. Whereas these are your actual commands in battle. And you'll note by the basic level, there's 3 command options, and well, 3 commands you can set, and 4 options on the right, so you're immediately having to make choices. But yeah, they're your, so yeah, like magic plus or strength, whatever. Thank you and good luck. Everything okay? You can always check them in the menu. Once we get to the fire cavern, she'll explain more stuff. Use draw during battles, stop magic from your enemies, and be sure to have some. You ready? Fire cave is to the east. You see, she's already following me. Oh no. Oh. She got upset because I started going backwards and didn't want to follow me there. So yeah, graphically still showing its age. This is a PS1 game, but I like it. I'm going to undo that now immediately and take Shiva off. She's going over here, because Squall is... Shocker, main character, is generally a bit stronger than, like, everyone else. So we want GF, draw, and item. We want to go that way. But first of all, we're going to have a few fights. Yeah, this is definitely different. The song. I mean, it's the same song, but... what has he got? You'll see some of them are just crossed out until we know. Oh, I didn't want to cast. I wanted to stop. This right here is the problem with the draw system. So I got 3. I can hold 100? Or is it 99? And I can just... Oh, I need to change that. That's the other reason I want a controller. So, Squall on his Gunblade, it's kind of ridiculously broken, in a way. When he attacks, if I press R1 when it hits, I didn't do it that time to make a point. If I press R1 when it hits, I basically just get a free crit every time. It's good stuff. And everyone's now angry. So I've lost control. It's fine. Ends at the end of the fight. Okay, this is weird. I mean, it's good. I like it, but... Quistis can learn Blue Magic Ultra Wave. So, Quistis... Everyone learns new limit breaks in different ways in this game. 2 seconds. First of all, Cursor goes to memory. Scan once, that's right. That's fine. Put that... that's fine as well. Battle perspective is kind of annoying. First side... Yeah, they're going for a more dynamic thing at this point, right? That's what they're trying for. Right, so now... I have some Thunder. Which we could put on. And you see, it still makes no difference. Because we don't have enough to make a difference. Oh, note by the way, by default, Squall's hit rate 255%, which is max. He don't miss. Right. What I want to do here, I'm going to spend like 10-15 minutes here, just getting a little bit of magic and also getting my affinity with Shiva, because the first guy I'm going to be fighting in the Fire Cavern, well, it's going to be full of fire enemies, right? So B6. It's going to... Good thing I already know the buttons, right? But yeah, everybody learns limit breaks and stuff differently in this game. So Quistis learns from using items gained from enemies for the most part. Squall just by upgrading his weapon. And others that we will learn along the way. Better when more characters are on screen. Stock. Stock. Right. Anyone want to talk? Because I'm just going to be holding this X button now, which is exactly why I set that to memory. Or at least until I get berserked and kill the guy. It's also never a set amount. I was never entirely sure, to be honest, what decides how many of each item you get, if it depends on like your magic stat or it's just completely random. I always got the impression it's basically somewhat off magic stat. Why does it keep synchronizing achievements? I haven't gained any. Explain the draw move. Okay, so each enemy basically has a set selection of spells. They can't necessarily cast them all, although usually they can. But you can either stock it and save it for later, or draw one copy and immediately cast it. When you immediately cast, I think they tend to be a little bit weaker than if you had them in your inventory, but it's useful to know. Sometimes it's good to know, particularly if you don't want to exhaust your own stock and some of the enemies have spells that you just want to cast right then. Enemies never run out of the spell. I can sit here and draw with 3 characters 100 each of the spell, so the implication would be the enemy had at least 300. They never run out, that's not a problem. Kind of, yeah. Yeah, it's basically you gain that many more uses. So you'll see, we'll draw, we'll get extra stock. 3 stock, so that's 3 more castings, right? Have you not played this game then? I thought since you were asking for it that you had. I guess not. You can't get through this game without understanding draw. Also worth noting, some enemies will have drawable summons, GFs. Which if you don't draw them, you're out of luck. Fuck you, right? Hoping I remember who has. Fair enough, fair enough. Comes from KOTOR. Yeah. I definitely played this before KOTOR. So you see right here, right now, is a prime example of why I'm considering using the magic booster. Not immediately, because you have a very limited selection of spells you can get immediately, because it's limited selection of enemies, right? But soon. And I won't use them for fighting. Never really used much magic in this game, to be honest. I tended to equip the magic as an elemental attack and then use it that way, but when at least one of these gets maxed out, I'll start attacking. As I say, I want to use Shiva a few times to build up my affinity. I might be able to explain that as well. You know what? Fuck it, that'll do for now. I have some. I'll quickly heal everybody for free, because why not? So I'll draw, take a copy of Cure, cast it on myself. And just like that. None of my inventory used, I get the spell for free. Yellow-orange bar is the ATB gauge. As you can probably tell, it's a very, very simple simple UI. I can remove it with that. I forgot to crit. I forgot the R1. Yeah, very simple UI. It's kind of awkward in a way because you never get to see your max health, so you don't know how far you are, but it does always change the colour to yellow when you're 20-25% of max, when you're in low health, basically. Yeah, there's a lot more base there. M-stone piece. 4 AP. Right. What else can I... Let's have a quick look in here. So here you got all of that. Self-explanatory. That is your affinity levels. So it starts about 575, 80 each. It can go up or down depending on how you use, which ones you use, all of that good stuff. I don't want that on auto. I do want the indicators on. Squall's limit breaks, they're kind of... You won't see many limit breaks in this game, and it's kind of a shame in a way, because limit breaks are fun. But the way it works in... Here we go. I'm going to use this item to teach her a new limit break. So now you'll see Laser Eye, Ultra Waves. Yeah, limits aren't just... Unlike FF7, right, where you... I may as well keep grinding while I do this. Unlike FF7, where you will take hits and build up the bar, and then you'll just release... Oh, shit. This is bad times right here. This can genuinely get me wrecked. Oh, unless... Does it have blind? See, I'm not ready to fight this guy yet. I don't think he has blind. Nope. So that means we are... I can't remember how to run. How do I run? There, okay, click the sticks apparently, for some reason. Yeah, that... You fight one of those fairly early on if you grind in this area, because that's your tutorial to run away. T-Rexors kick your ass. There are strats to beat them. They're very defeatable, but not with what I currently have. That's what I was going to check. So now, you'll see because I have 80 Thunder. Didn't realise I had that many. If I equip it, it hits my Spirit up. Same with over here. My magic default at 6. Stick Cure on. I have 84. 84 of them. Gives me 9 magic. Simple as right. So yeah, limit breaks. unlike 7, you basically have a chance to use them, and the chance will vary. Do that to turn around and not take extra damage. Cheeky little trick. The chance of you having a limit break available increases drastically, or is only usually available when you're on low health, when you're in yellow health. There is a spell though, much later on. It's very hard to get a lot of them. Oh, I'm forgetting to use Shiva. That's the entire reason I'm doing this. But there's a spell that basically enables you to have a chance at getting a limit break at whatever HP you're at. I think other things affect it as well, like status ailments. You know what? You're going to keep drawing for a little bit. You're going to use Shiva. Oh, he's nearly dead. But yeah, by the end game, you can just sit there spamming out limit breaks every single turn. It's great. End game be a little bit broken if you do that. Most of the time, but fighting the final boss, it is nothing but limit breaks. It's like spam the Omni Slash. So you'll see as I'm summoning here, Quistis is summoning Shiva, that blue bar counts down, right? The GF has its own HP. If somebody attacks Quistis while she's summoning, it'll do damage to Shiva rather than herself, which can be a good way to save your character. But that GF will be knocked out until, I think they get revived after a set number of fights, or if you go to like a save point and heal them up and whatever. There are items that revive them as well, etc. Get through this. Yeah, so you'll see that she's now not at max HP. That will also go up over time. Oh, hang on. There, we can show you that now. So Quistis has used Shiva once, and already, you can see on the right there, 660, her affinity is already higher than Squall's, which means next time, the GF comes out a little bit faster. So, increases the tempo of the battle a little bit. Also gives them less chance to take out your GF while it's being summoned. Again, fire enemies in the fire cavern shocker, right? Hence, I want to get Shiva coming out as fast and frequently as possible. Because that's the big damage. There, yeah. Shiva's HP goes down a little bit. Honestly, can't remember if they recover over like quantity of battles or if it's walking. I'm sure they'll explain it something. Or she already has and I missed it. I do like this Shiva. Dead. Rawr. And so by the time in this next battle, the next one I get into, where I summon Shiva again, they've learned stuff, I need to change that. Should come out even faster. So if we look now, it's gone from 660 to 680. Some people seem to automatically have a greater affinity to certain GFs, but I don't know. Right, so they will automatically cycle through in a set way. You want to change it every time because it generally picks poorly. Generally. That being said, right now, since oh, possibly yes. Hang on then. Hang on. That. So if I do that. But, there you go. So yeah. Quistis seems to have better affinity with both of them for some reason. But yeah, since I'm going to want to use her actively in battle right now, I'm going to let her get the Summon Magic Plus, which basically means she's going to do more damage. However, the better things to get for almost everybody as soon as possible are these, which allow you to junction magic to the other abilities. Let's start with HP. There's also lots of other stuff, like refining magic from items. That, I need to get that soon as, actually, because that's a really... You know what, we'll get that first, because that's an easier way than drawing a lot of the time to fill up your magic. What else? What else? I think that'll do for now. I feel like I forgot some... Oh, excuse me. I feel like I forgot something, but... I'm not going to go to the effort. Like, playing this on my own, I would max out Shiva's affinity with Quistis. I'm not going to do that right now. It is still a 3-man party. However, if I recall correct... No? No, you still had to have Squall in it in this game. It was 10 where you didn't, right? Oh, I am full on cures. You can swap magic between characters as well, so you can share it about. And yeah, it looks like the GF recover HP over either at the end of a fight or by walking, because Shiva started on higher than she ended at the last fight, right? How many can you use at once? What do you mean? Right. So yeah, we've got... How do I usually do this? Restore indirect attack, I believe, is what I usually like. So I'll get your heal spells, then your buffs and debuffs, then attack spells. Oh, you control all 3 characters in the fight. Yeah. It's pretty standard, really, isn't it? Final Fantasy 3-character party. Give her them. Oh, really? Fair enough. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I think I remember seeing some of that. Some of FF3. I'm kind of curious. Let's see what they've got. Scan. That's useful. I'll give you a quick example of scan. It's kind of cool. I like this one. Useful. Kind of like the sense materia from 7, right? Yeah, so you see all the stats there. You've got at the top left, no hard numbers, but you get a feel for, is it like really strong but weak defense, stuff like that. You see all its defenses and all its weaknesses. So it's weak against ice and wind, I think that is. Levels, etc., etc. Quite like scan, it is very useful. That's probably them all dead. I don't know if I can go to town and rest yet. Are you noticing yet how much faster Shiva comes out though? Hang on. I'm just gonna let it rock. Start. I mean, I'm not going to grind much, but so the thing with this next bit is, you may have noticed you don't gain gold from fights in this game. You gain your gold, your gil rather. You gain your gil as basically a salary. You get paid every certain number of steps. Currently, we're in training. This fire cavern that we're heading to eventually, I promise. It's part of the exam. How well you do it affects your starting grade. Now, I am straight up going to cheat and just go through, because once you get different parts to the exam before you graduate. You graduate, spoiler, you don't stay a student forever. That decides your seed level, which currently, yeah, so it would be down at the bottom right between the playtime and the guild. That's what that gap is. That would be a seed level, which decides how much you get paid at each salary payout. Your level is decided by how you do in this cave and a couple of other random things that I'm not going to spoil yet, leading up to your graduation. That decides your level, therefore your wages. You can later go in, and I think it's somewhere in, yeah, right there. Take a written test to raise your seed rank. Having played this lots of times and also having guides that just give you lists of answers, I will raise that a little bit because it just sucks having no money. It also can go up or down naturally by how you fight. Like if your characters constantly are getting knocked unconscious and you're running away from fights, your seed rank will go down. Whereas if you're fighting everything and doing well, it will go up. Very, very gradual changes though that way. I'm not going to break the game by going up to maximum seed rank or anything, but I will raise it slightly because running out of money is a pain. Boosh. I should be able to give Quistis a full stack of thunder at this point. I'll stop. I probably won't. I'll try and stop. I should actually, now I think about it, be raising up Krimxon as well for later, but not going to worry about that right now. Worst case scenario, I can always do that kind of thing between streams. There's plenty of convenient locations to stop. What are we at now? 760. Let's do a couple more and then we'll go for the fight. But yeah, whereas like minimum affinity can take literally a minute to summon, maximum it's like tick, done. It's a world of difference in an actual tense fight. Especially at low level where... Oh shit. Do that. Completely lost my train of thought as well. Why does it keep syncing achievements? All the time. Yeah, at low level obviously like your build is going to be pretty standard, right? I said I'd stop. I won't. I can't. I can't stop. It's in my bones. I also kind of want... So you see that at the end, we have our character XP and our AP for the GFs. How far am I from learning Summon Magic? Okay, we're getting about 2 per time, so I'm not going to be getting the Summon Magic Plus anytime soon without excessive grinding. Shit, we've been going for like an hour and I haven't even done the fire cavern yet. Okay, last one. I want some fire. I should have got scan. I can get loads of fire, but never mind. No rest period. No rest period. You can just use her over and over. You only have a rest period if she gets knocked out. And then it's like, it'll tell you how many battles until they get revived. This does mean, though, unlike VII, for instance, you can't run out of mana and be unable to cast your GF. Caterpillar. That's what it is. Rip. 4 AP. Shiva got leveled up. Right. I think if I go back and rest in my dorm, I'll get healed up for free. I do like the Lime Garden. It's very pretty. Yeah, BRB. It is also, yeah, quite large. So you'll see this place not refilled yet. They will refill over time. There are also hidden ones in the world that you can make visible with a certain ability that one GF has, or you can just mash X everywhere you go in the world and hope you stumble across one. There's some in like towns like this. There's some on the world map. There's 2 islands later specifically that are just covered in them, but they're also covered in really tough monsters. Should we do it? Let's show you Triple Triad. You can challenge almost anyone in this game. It's great. Also, this music is worth it. Play. You have to pick your cards. I wish I could explain this, but I really don't understand it for the most part. Basically, you need a bigger number than the person next to you, right? So if I put... I think I've lost this purely by having weak cards, but... If I put this guy at the top right, so he's got 4 on the left, 4 on the bottom, the top and right corners don't matter. So he had a higher score, 5 beats 4 obviously, flips the card, becomes his. But... if I do this, they're going to steal that one. Yeah, see, this other person just has better cards, so by default they've won. But this is a problem with the game. You will get better cards later anyway. Can I steal any of these? I can claim that one. That was poor play, because that's just gonna... Yep, there we go. And then they'll have to put that one with a 5 there, which means I can... I may be able to win? No, because they did it that way. You tard. Yeah, so I lost. But that's Triple Triad. It gets really complex. There's this whole thing. Yeah, they took my card. They play for antis in this. Rules. It's kind of really complicated for a minigame, because there's certain rules in certain regions, but then you can... Rules will travel. I won't play a whole lot of it. I never do. It's complex. I can't deal. Don't think this heals. No. Right? Which then becomes the thing of, so do you use your best cards in an attempt to win with the power, but at the risk of losing your best cards, or, you know? Yep, they took my Blue Eyes White Dragon. I am quite upset. No, they didn't. They took a shitty creature. It was, these are basic stuff. Basically, every enemy, character, and GF in the game is a card. There's different ranks. Your general mob enemies are generally the shit cards, whereas your characters and GFs, particularly the main characters, they're stronger. This is our dorm. We have this case here for our gunblade. Spare jacket on the wall. Let's rest. You are my beaver warrior. You're a beaver warrior. Okay. But some people just can't be challenged. These guys, they're the caretakers, Garden faculty. You're that problem child. Go to your exam. We'll see more about these guys later. Do you want to play cards? No. It's just a separate... Instead of X to talk to people, I just press square and it's like, challenge to card game. Yeah, there are... So it's weird. You can get this ability to refine cards into items and spells and stuff, which can really give you some powerful stuff. But getting hold of those cards is a right pain in the ass. And there's whole FAQs just dedicated to Triple Triad. It's too much. I've never been bothered with it. And now you see this draw point is back. Damn it, but I'm full, so I can't. Because Christus isn't with me. Oh, unless. Split. We'll give her 10 of them. We're not going to draw 10. We'll also max out her thunders. Do it. So at the moment, there's not really a whole lot of point in me equipping anybody with the ability to straight up cast magic, because it's going to be better off being equipped to me. That being said, I haven't actually thought about or checked. Okay, 6 potions, 4 Phoenix Downs, 2 remedies. And we have 5 tents. Okay. That heals 200. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Something I need to get in the habit of. I'm too used to quick games that have checkpoints and autosaves. Save all the time. Few things worse than losing multiple hours of progress, right? Right, these are weak, so I think I'm going to kill one of them. There, I pressed the R1, got the crit. Stop some fire. Not going to be short-term useful, but... Will I get another draw? Yes! Just. So, now that my GF has boost, I can show you this. I'll hide the UI. Smash! If you press it while the X is there, it drops down to base power. The ability to boost these changes relative to each summon, because some summons, since they have longer animations, they allow you to boost more. It's kind of a trade-off. For instance, say, I don't know, if there's some kind of crazy Knights of the Round equivalent in this game, it gives you a lot of time to boost it up to maximum power. Yeah. Lots of fights. More Shiva. All Shiva all day. I literally cannot stop it. Oh, there's no point. But see, if I press it there, it goes down again. Example made. Oh, I just happened to have placed that window perfectly just above the health bars. That's useful. I'm going to save again right here. Right. So this bit's kind of complicated. Junction in magic. I'll mash it slightly... Oh, in fact, I'll mash it slightly slower than full speed, just so you can try and read along. No, you know what? I'm already fed up. Mash! Something very hilarious late game is, so I'll show the screen in a minute, but you have your status junction, so that when you just attack normally, it has a chance to inflict the status effect. Sixth pair of eyes. Where's the... What? What? I already know how to use my gunblade. Yeah, it turns out quite a lot of the late game enemies aren't resistant to death, and you can equip that as your status attack. Right, so we've got status attack or elemental attack and defense there. You can have like more than 100%, which then means you're absorbing, which is quite nice. And yeah, status attack and defense. Which one gets added there? Is that zombie? Don't know what the other one is. Okay, fair enough, that's handy. But yeah, hitting late game enemies and just being like insta-dead is hilarious in this game. Junctioning may be slightly more broken than materia. To obtain a low-level GF, a seed member must support. Are you ready? Yup. I'm ready. And she's my support. Instructor number 14, Quistis. Select a time limit. Choose one suited to your abilities, challenging yet reasonable. So this is one of the things with this fight. You set your own time limit. I think if you go over it, you fail. I may be wrong. But if you set like 40 minutes and do it in 11, you'll lose points off that, which this is one of those things that affects your seed rank. 10 minutes is doable. It's usually risky though. Let's go with 20 and play it safe. This can be a pain. Depends largely on like how many fights you get into. Also, worth taking into account, 52. 48. It goes down while you're in menus. So yeah, if I stop to heal between stuff or do any menu management, it's going to keep counting on that timer. The boys often choke on this test when I come with them. I guess my charm makes them nervous. Ugh. Yeah. You getting a feel for Squall's personality yet? Just kidding. Trying to keep you relaxed, that's all. And sod's law, I'm going to get no fights and do it within 10 minutes. Okay. We have some little bats. What have you got? You got some thunder? We'll take some thunder. His name suits him. It's like they're going with different weather conditions. Squall's weather, right? As is Cloud. Just saying. I don't know if a Tidus is a type of weather, but... Squall short for Squaller. I don't know about that. I think squall may be a word in its own right. I'm sure it's weather related. Squall definition. A sudden violent gust of wind or localized storm, especially one bringing rain, snow or sleet. Or a loud cry. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. What is... I'm intentionally wasting a little bit of time here because I don't want to be... like, as I say, 10 minutes under. It's all good, it's all good. So we're at 860 now. I think it goes up to 990, 999, or 1,000. Either way, it's coming out pretty fast. It's all good, it's all good. It's a very hot day again here. I think. Yeah, there we go. Fire. Yeah, whatever. Going to be the least useful spell to use in this area. If I had elemental defense and put fire on there, super useful, but that comes a lot later. Bombs in this functioning like the others, so they are a huge pain. I was going to use an ice attack anyway, woman. It's the fire cavern. What element is it going to be except for fire? What have they got? They also have fire. Magician? Oh, drawing 100 times, I'm guessing. Oh, too late, they're all dead. Really slow tapping. Lazy mash. Quite a few people that I know that played this game on release went out and bought turbo pads. It's kind of cheating though. You need that RSI damage. Otherwise it's not really playing FF8, is it? I was kind of hoping to get at least one of those. Never mind. There's nothing here, is there? I'm going to check. I don't want to waste too much more time because this fight can take a while. Especially if you're summoning a lot. Ooh, what's that? Blizzards. They're going to be useful. Unfortunately, you can't come in here and grind beforehand and get a ton of blizzards, which would make the fight a lot faster. But don't know if those guys can be found on the main island. I think they're only in here. Weasels, I want to say? Something like that. Got to look at their name. Oh. Oh. No, he's dead. I like the way the monsters crumple before just disappearing in this game, rather than just being like vanishing. Secret draw sport? No. Yeah, it can do. Can look a little goofy. I thought I drew from that. Thought I had. I actually need to hurry up now. Struck first. No! Fine. yeah. One of those little weird animation quirks. Look at that lewd summon. Censor her. Yeah, this one just seems to come back real quick. Anyways. Let's go. To whatever mysterious boss may be at the end of this cavern. Can't imagine who. In fact, they already said, I think, didn't they, to be fair? Turn around! Oh, does that actually not work in this one? Shit. Git. Casting magic at me. Playing at. And again, I forgot to look at its name. I do think it's a weasel, though. Yeah, whatever. Actually, it's kind of hurting more than I'm giving it credit for, but... Let's actually boost this in case it... There's a chance it won't kill. Generally, if a creature has ice spells, it's not going to be weak against it, but... or any element for that matter. Generally. And then, there we go. Oh no, I'm meant to be dead. Yeah. It is a little bit goofy. Yup. Also, another thing I really love about this game, you default to running. Guess I was right, you and Cypher are in a class of your own. You both have amazing strength and potential. Okay, this is it. Are you ready? Born ready, bitch. There he is. Love the boss music in this. There's actually a few summons in this you have to fight before you get them. There we go. No worries, dude, no worries. You might want to see this, though. He remarks. Some quite little, nice little touches when they talk during fights. I know it happened a few times in... Did it happen a few times in 7? I think it did. Maybe? Hang on, though. If you're still here. If you're already gone, it's too late, but, they have Shiva! That's it. That's it. That's all it was. Nothing more exciting. I'm just going to stock up with Squall here. He's going to be our default healer. While she spams out Shiva. Worth noting, if I cast Cure on Quistis right now, it will heal her HP and not Shiva's. Believe they can only be healed outside of fights. So if they die at the start of a boss battle, tough luck, right? Stock it up. Keep stocking up. Pretty much this is how this fight's going. Not bad for a human. Dude, something about 7 and 8 in particular, the music. 10 had some really good soundtrack too, I've got to say. The Xanacan theme is just, I mean, I think that's widely just loved, but I've always really enjoyed that song. Impudent humans! Punch! We're probably fine. Gonna keep going. If we start to get close to that time limit running out, I will go all out, but I'm not too worried right now. I think this usually takes me about 15 minutes. Not sprinting through this area, but... Because you can run from all the fights, but then that's also going to affect your seed rank, like I say, so... Yeah. I underestimated Shiva. Oh, I did that way faster than I should have. Wow, okay. I should have said it at 10 minutes. Never mind. Never mind. G Returner, there we go. So that's Phoenix Downs for your GF. Got Ifrit's card, which is a lot stronger than the others. 20 AP, which gets me all that goodness. Got yourself a GF. If you junction it, you can use the Elemental Junction ability, and she's going to explain that now. It's very straightforward. You equip an element, and you deal elemental damage. A percentage based on the strength of the spell, how many stock you have of them. Can I just hold this? I can just hold this. Okay, great. Now, of course, this can backfire, because if you're set up to be doing 100% fire damage, and you're fighting something that resists fire, well, you're not going to do any damage with your physical attack suddenly, so that can cause problems. Certain elements tend to be safer than others. The basic stuff, your fire, your ice, your thunder, it's risky, because there's always a strong chance you're going to fight something with the ability to just block that. Whereas your poisons and your holies, stuff like that, a little bit safer. There we go, also good on about. So that's 50% of the damage is absorbed as HP. It's pretty cool, I think. There we go. And so now 100% of that fire damage received goes into your HP pool. Useful. You could, of course, do these things with the materia system in 7, but... right, so the countdown's gone. I can't remember. We do still get attacks, okay. Actually, now that we've done that bit, we need Krimxon leveled up. Krimxon? I don't know. Krimxon. The lightning bird. I do love this summon. It's like, phew! There we go. Ooh. There we go. Krimxon better than Rabu. 100%. Well, that's the point. I should, bingo. So now you'll see I can suddenly equip strength, which a strong choice for that is going to be fire. We'll put some thunder there, 12% thunder damage. Yeah, I need to... Hang on. Remember to do this. Let's get that first, and then we'll get the refiners. Want ice magic there. So if I remember, that's basically like you use so many of the lower level spells, like your fire, and you get, like, I don't know, it might be like 10 fire to 1 firer, and then you level them up. Lightning / wind magic from that. Let's have HP junction. Actually no. I am going to want summon magic to be higher on this guy. Now's a good time to start doing that. Ability. Right, so these are your GF's abilities, which are usable outside of battle. So I can take this M-stone piece. Or we can get some thunders. You know what, whatever. You get those fairly easily. Different items will turn to different things. Your basic, like, your magic stone pieces, you can turn into any spell, pretty much. Other items will turn into certain types of spells, certain elements, etc., etc. So now... 12% to 42% thunder damage. Again, this can backfire. I'm going to need to do this a lot. There we go. So now if anything's weak to lightning, it's going to take bonus. Ooh, lots of foes. Lots of foes. Uh-huh. Big whoop. Do any of you have heals? Guess not. Ah, there we go. Now I can show off the limit breaks. Since I'm in yellow health. This is Squalls. Missed it. Missed a few. And then there's a finisher that's basically picked at random and goes on the end of that. I think the chance of achieving it is higher if you actually hit all of the things. There we go. If I just refresh, I get to go again. Because it's a chance each time it gets that person's go, if I just keep switching to the next person. Here we go, here we go. Rough Divide. Basic level. It's like a Braver, but backwards. I really don't want Squall to die, because that'll affect my score. But I also want to... Limit Break. You see what I mean? So you can make it so you spam them out. Ooh. Okay. Let's finish this. So if you wanted, you could sit there on like 20% HP most of the game, really risky, and just spam these out. But that's not a safe plan. It's a fun plan. It's like the people who run through Dark Souls 1 with the red Tearstone ring setup. Where anything's going to kill you if it hits you, but you do ungodly damage. Which, I mean, each one of those Renzo Kuken hits is... yeah, let's use Potion. It's like at least twice as powerful as his regular hits. You get like 6 or 7 of them. The actual amount can vary. I can't remember the actual name for the system, but... Danger System? Something like that. Like I say, it basically uses a variety of things to work out how screwed you are. Full of Thunder. Chris just can keep drawing for now. Draw failed? No! Oh, he's dead, of course. No. Okay, maybe it's not twice as strong because I've gained more strength, but... it's at least a little bit stronger than my regular hits. The Renzo Kuken again. And yeah, Magic Stone pieces you just get all the time. I keep thinking Moonstone, but that'd be Pokemon. Welcome back. Yeah, you did. You also missed me just spamming out limit breaks a second ago. We'll do that. Squall got down on low HP, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to limit break every turn. It's quite fun. Yeah, you probably missed then when Ifrit remarks, he's like, no, you have Shiva. I underestimated her. And he's like, I'll be with you. So now we have Ifrit. I do not like these bombs in any of the games. Like, not from a design standpoint, as a fighting against them standpoint. They're a pain. It's like, oh, hit me 3 times and then I'm going to kill you. Or at least cause you to use up healing items. They do so much damage. We did it with 8 minutes to spare as well, that entire thing. I could have done it in 10 if I'd rushed. I need to remember that for next time. I probably won't, but... can actually... how much of the world can we see? Not much. What do you guys got again? Anything I want? Not really, but whatever. Squall can be the heavy hitter. Boom! Oh, it lived. Kind of surprised. In fact, I was powering up Krimxon. Carry on with that. No spoilers, but sometime soon I may want a Thunder Elemental that's just big heavy hitter over and over. Rather than using up my spells, if I have a high affinity summon, then we are good. I refilled my Skittles bowl. I was going to say bucket then, it is just a bowl. It was 2 high percentage purples and I'm trying to save them. There we go. Sugar! Yeah, why not? And now... Okay. About 50% of my damage is going to be thunder based now. Okay. We have town there, but we'll go there soon. Let's just keep powering that up for now. May as well draw in the meantime. Quetzalcoatl's gonna wreck. And again, I can sit here and... whatever. Just gonna kill. I will be doing that in earnest soon, though. Trying to remember what the opposing element to lightning is. Is it water in this? Or is it ground? I think it's ground and wind are opposing, and electric and water. I think. Let's have fire magic refinement as well, thank you. So you see, the more useful skills, much higher costs. 100 for an elemental defense junction, but it is worth it. But first I want to be able to just get magic easily from useless items. Right, back we go. Well done. Let's see. Thought there was something else I needed to go over with you before your exam. Oh yes, taking care of your GF. Here we go. We'll level up as it gains XP. And learn new abilities by gaining AP. So I think it earns from the same XP pool as us. Yeah, we've already gone through this. We've already gone over it. Oh my god, go faster. Shiva can learn elemental attack? I'd forgotten that. The much rarer one is the status attack. You end up... It becomes a bit complicated by the end once you've got all the GFs, because you've got to balance... Because you're going to want each character to be able to junction magic to every stat, but also elemental attack and defense, status attack and defense. But also then you have to take into account each one. Some will oppose each other, so it'll make it harder or slower to summon them. Not so much an issue late game, because you probably won't be summoning a whole lot. But yeah, it can become a balancing act. Trying to get everything where you want it. Get into uniform and assemble at the first floor lobby. So this isn't actually our uniform, just to be clear. Shocker, right? Not that we're going to be wearing anything else for much of the game, but... Run, Squall! Run! Won't work! Yeah. Every single year you get troublemakers entering. Oh, how I enjoy scolding them. Okay. I mean, breaking into a mercenary training base seems like a poor choice generally, but... Hey-oh. Is this... whatever. I was going to go check out those hot dogs, but it's not worth. Or is it worth? Is it this one? Quad. No. I haven't even saved after that. Let's save now. Last thing we want is a PC crash or a power cut, right? Nailed it. Let's get changed. Not forget it. It's the wrong answer. Don't he look smart and not at all like his waist is way higher than it should be? It's like he's Simon Cowling it, and it's like just below his pecs. Anyway, Squall's an old man at heart, really. Some classic Nomura character design. What, Squall or Simon Cowell? Squall over here. Oh, she's going to explain to us this thing now that I showed earlier. No? Okay, never mind. I'll be announcing the squad assignments for the exam now. Let's see. You'll be with... Zeldinkt. Quite a lively fellow. Yeah. Lively? He's just loud. I'm afraid that's not possible. Over here. Here's Zell. Our boy Tifa. He does the punch and kick. Yeah, he's a bit of an oddball. Whoa, I'm with you! Yeah. See how this is going to go, right? Cell's limit break settings can also be changed in the status screen. Yeah. So here you go. His are different again. You can set it to auto and it will combo on its own. Or you leave it to the normal one and you basically pick your combo routes. And basically you're giving a set amount of time during the limit break and see how many moves you can pull off. I think Burning Wraith's specifically a finisher. Some are specifically finishers, so once you do those, that's limit break over, but they do more damage. Yeah, if you set it to auto, it will automatically go through them, but it does so slowly, so you get less damage in. It's not worth. Don't get along with Cypher, do you? Heard he whooped you pretty bad this morning. We weren't fighting, we were training. Bet you he doesn't think so. Look, Cypher's just being a pain in the ass. All you have to do is ignore him. Yeah, getting called out hard by Quistis. Excuse me, but... That's Cypher you're talking about. He's your squad leader. Say what? Yeah, so 90s. Can't be changed. Cypher, are you here? Fujin and Raijin tagging along as usual. Guess that makes up the whole disciplinary committee. You're the squad leader. Good luck to you. Instructor? Hate it when people wish me luck. Check out this edgelord. Save those words for a bad student that needs them, eh? Okay, then. Good luck, Cypher. Oh, the burn. The sick burns. Can't deal. Cannot deal. Add instructor trait to the list. The list? What is it? Well then. You're all assigned to Squad B. I'll be the instructor in charge. Teamwork is of the utmost importance. Let's get through this exam, everyone. Listen up. Teamwork means staying out of my way. Yeah, that's exactly what teamwork means, Cypher. It's a Squad B rule, and don't you forget it. Oh no. Was it HC earlier I was trying to work out? No, MC. Anyway, here's the SID of the game. The headmaster. It's been a while, everyone. How's it going? This exam will involve 12 members from squads A through D. You will be proceeding to a real battlefield. Obviously, the battles are for real. It's a real battlefield, you know. Anyway. Life and death, victory and defeat, honour and disgrace. Each of these go hand in hand. There's only one way or the other. I'm gonna get you. Anyway. How about it? Are you still up for it? You will be accompanied by 9 seed members. Should you fail, these members shall get the job done. They always do. Well, that's one less worry on your mind. The pride of Balam Garden. The elite mercenary force, Seed. Learn from them, obey their commands, and accomplish the mission. Prove yourself worthy of becoming a member. Best of luck. You know what I'm actually tempted to do now that I think about it? Just a thought, but we could just... No. I think I'll just work on making a new overlay that actually works better for this. Oh shit, I've moved them out of arrangement. I fucked it up. Oh, that's fine. I don't actually need to do that. That's fine. That's fine. Is that still? Damn. As long as I don't change off, we're okay. We're not going to mess around with OBS settings right now. That's a poor plan. But I really want to. Third party member? You mean Zell? Or do you mean Cypher? Yo, Squall, show me your gunblade, will ya? Come on! Just a peek. Fine. Why are you being so selfish, Scrooge? Zell and Squall could not be more dissimilar, really, could they? Quist is still just calling out Squall hard every second. Is that where it is? No, it's about there. That'll do. I think that's fine. My favourite phrase is, yeah, ... To be fair, Squall could be a bit like that. Not Squall, Cloud. At least at the start of the game, but... I don't know, he was always more goofy than Marty, right, Cloud? Stop it. Cut it out. Chicken wuss. Best insult ever. What did you call me? Oh god, part of his head's glitching in and out of existence. See straight through it. Knock it off. Yeah, who else is like that? Nobody calls me chicken. Is it anime or a game? There's somebody. Can't think though. Instructor? Who was that girl in the infirmary this morning? Someone there? I didn't notice. Back to the Future, that's right. Of course it is, it's Biff. No? It's Marty. That's right. I haven't watched those films in a long time either. Biff calls Marty a chicken all the time, that's right. No, not really. This is great. I have chicken worse than a guy who just reached puberty in my squad. I'm going to point out now, they're all about the same age, i.e. like, I think they're 17, 18-ish. Classic anime age, right? Even Quistis, the old tutor, is like 1, 2 years older than the others. So here you have the map. Dollet, where we are heading to. All of this good stuff. Don't need any of those for now, actually. Shouldn't be getting off. Okay, that's backwards, that's forwards. Okay, we're off. We're off, boys. Oh no. Oh no. This is a PS1 game, to be fair, right? Give it a chance. How old is FF8? Not 9, 8. So that's the vessel. This was... yeah, 99, there we go. 7th best-selling PS1 game. Interesting. Interesting. Ain't no turning back now. Fuck Scale Xtrix. Scale Xtrix was great. Scared too? Get in, boys! Don't disappoint me. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Can I go back into... No, I can't go into town and buy stuff. Okay. I should have done that earlier then. I should have gone into town before the fire cavern. Bought some more pots and stuff, but never mind. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Hi. Okay, I'm noting a lot of graphical glitches in this, because look at Quistis's eye. Hi, Quistis. Ah, I'm fixed. These are the members of Squad B. Pleased to meet you. Is that... yeah, I guess that's some kind of... is that the salute for Seed? Seed's 3 minutes into the future. Yeah, maybe. She's actually unlocked her Sharingan. Cypher, how many times has it been now? Oh, I just love these exams. Yeah, so Cypher's little hint there is that Cypher's done this a few times now. Not this exact mission, of course, because this is a real battle. You can't plan a real battle, but he's done the exam a few times. Which makes him, yeah, getting Hunter x Hunter vibes. What way? Client for this mission is the Dollet Dukedom Parliament. A request for Seed was made 18 hours ago. The Hunter exam. Because that was more of an obstacle course, really, wasn't it? Or do you mean the people that have failed it over and over? Dollet has been under attack by the G Army since about 72 hours ago. That's the Golbardian army. Golbardia is a country. 49 hours into the battle, Dolit abandoned their position in the inner city. Currently, they have retreated into the nearby mountains and are reorganizing their troops. That's the current status. Now, onto the mission objective. According to our reports, the G army is mopping up the Dolit troops in the mountain region. We're to make a land at Lapin Beach. Lapin? We're to eliminate the remaining G army within the city and liberate it ASAP. Afterwards, Seed will intercept the G army forces trying to make their way into the city from the mountain region. So what are we supposed to do? Seed candidates are to eliminate the G army inside the city. Does it, Zell? Does it? Yeah. Maybe Cypher's somewhere between the two, maybe. So what you're saying is, we do all the little dirty work. Hardly needs to be said, but the order to withdraw takes priority. Do not forget. We're almost there. We anticipate a battle as soon as we disembark. Just be prepared. That's all. Any questions? Ask Quistis. Seems like they should have got a slightly bigger ship, right? See, it feels like this one, or this one, or this one would not be within Squall's character, but we're controlling him, so... My first real battle. Pretty nervous. Better not piss your pants, boy. Yeah. Bastard. Enough talk. We'll be landing soon, get ready. Roger, roger. Squall didn't actually talk to him either. Just realised. Yeah. Go see what's going on outside, Squall. Now, I think if we say no, since he's technically our commander on this operation, we actually lose seed points. So this is what I mean about there's quite a few different things before we graduate that's going to affect our final ranking. So I'm going to say yes. Good, because it's my order, jackass. What a jackass. Which way is it? That way? Oh, I love this scene. This onwards was the demo. I played that demo to death. There's a nice anime scar, right? You see it properly now. Oh, scowling face. What? The graphics? I know, right? These FMVs still look great. And then look how smoothly this transitions. Right? I mean, this wasn't perfect, but... Secure central square. Sure to equip? Yeah, I was just thinking that. Priority number 1. Let's move out. Right, so... Convenient thing to do here, swap, and that should swap all the magic and junction stuff. Yes. Okay, we good. Yep, we good. Cypher doesn't get anything. Not on my watch. No small talk. Oh shit, yes. Don't stop and talk to people, you lose points. You're not meant to be having a conversation, you're fighting a battle. Yeah. I'm really bad at saving today. Shit, Squall never healed. Let's heal. That's better. Yeah, this song's definitely been remastered or reworked, re-recorded, something. Which means once we reach my favourite song, it's going to be an absolute treat. Damn it. Wrong target. It's a shame how it doesn't move over, but different enemies can have different spells, so it's fair, I guess. Whatever. We'll stock up. Actually, I should stock up on the spells that I can't create from abilities, shouldn't I? Like the Cure. Well, not the Cure. The Cure is something different. Cypher also gets the R1 crit, I guess. Couldn't remember, so I tested it. Seemed to work. Nah, he's okay for now. We'll keep going. See how many of the little things I can remember that are going to change my score by either not doing or doing. Having fun yet? Not really. Running into a war zone should not be considered fun, Cypher. Oh no! In fact, what I really need to be doing... Tweets a Cottle. Yeah, that's taken so long to summon, I need to change that. We all good. Yeah, it's pretty strong. No, not going to talk to him. Gonna resist. Oh, is it still 8-way movement actually? I thought it was analog. May depend on the location. Central Square's up ahead. Hey, all you Gobardian cowards out there. Come out and show your faces. Don't leave me hanging. Yup, he is a bit. Ah, no, it is still 8-way. I remembered wrongly. Still, let's use the stick and that's a bonus. I don't know if it has to actually come out or just start summoning to raise the affinity. There, and that's game. Deaded. Maybe more. There may be more. Scout the area for enemies. I found a doggo. Oh look. I wonder what may be here. well hidden, right? Let's fill up on cure. Never gonna be a bad thing to have a lot of cure. Oh wow, 17. Jesus Christ, man. Hold it together. Rough world out there. Oh, he's already dead. I should test that. See if I do actually have to complete the summon to raise my affinity. I think that's all of them. What's up, boy? Cypher? Well then, we're on standby until the enemy comes. How boring. Yeah, thought so. Just gotta wait a second. Sounds like it's starting. Bring it on. Get out of here. Scram! Fuck you, Cypher. As if we didn't know that he's never mind. We'll go with Jackass for now. We'll call him a Jackass and be pretty safe about that. We've got a chicken wuss and a Jackass on the team. Bork bork. Nothing. Zell? The hell? The hell, Zell? Boring's good. Boring means not getting shot at. Come on, guys. You're like teenagers. I know you want to go into combat. Still keep him waiting. Still waiting. Sit. What is this? Some kind of dog training? Oh, that'd be cool. Bork, bork. Oh no. What's the matter, boy? Is Jimmy stuck down the well? Janky running time. It's the enemy. I don't know, Cypher, where are they going? What is that up there? Our next destination. That's what it is. It's against orders! How could we? How could we? Stand by the captain's decision. What's that? You want to wreak some havoc too, don't you, boy? It's a good opportunity to test out my training. Thanks to you, I feel like I can take on anyone, even if they do fight dirty like you. I mean, he's not necessarily wrong, right? You can't trust your opponents to play fair. What the hell? Thought you didn't get along. Now you're all buddy-buddy. This ain't no ordinary battle. It's an exam, an important one. Stick to orders. And you stay, Boy Scout. What's that? Chicken wuss and a Boy Scout? If we're gonna go, let's hurry. Enemy is headed for the facility. We, Squad B, are to secure the summit. Move out. Let's go. Bye bye, doggo. May we see you later. I hope Cypher's still with us. There he is. Okay. He may be an asshole, but he's pretty strong. Very generous as well on those crit hits. Right, I'm going to check my affinity and I'm going to test this to see if it does have to come out or not. So, Quetzalcoatl 680 with Squall. Okay. Shiva's maxed out for Ifrit now. Quistis. Words. I may take a quick little break shortly. I need to stretch my legs, get some air. Break. Oh, I already completely forgot what the blowing thing was. My affinity. That was the entire reason I went in all of that. Oh, I'll only go for like 5-10 minutes. This will be all of them dead. I'm beginning to worry about this idea, by the way. Like, I'm not all about the numbers, but if playing Final Fantasy VIII for 2 weeks, or however long it's going to take to play through it all, is going to actively damage the channel, it feels like not a good idea. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll give it a few anyway. I do want to play it. I love this game. This and 7 I used to play like at least once a year. Well, I limited myself to once a year. I'm going to talk to you. What business do they have with the comms tower? Okay, that was not worth losing the points for. Thought one of them gave me something, but okay. Yeah, no worries, man. Continue disappearing before every exciting moment in the start of the game. So what's going on up there? You're alright, I'm only messing this time. Golbardian soldiers have entered the comms tower. On top of that, that place has always been a nesting ground for monsters. You guys going up, be careful. Oh! Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of graphical glitches in this version of the game that I never saw in the original or the PS3 downloadable version. Finishing blow determines XP. Right, okay. Yeah, you get a little bonus if you're the finisher. Oh, and I forgot to look again. More draw, more attack. Fairly sure Squall's going to get the last hit here. Well, seeing as neither of these two generally end up in my final party, Squall getting the XP wouldn't be the end of the world. Oh, wow, okay. These are stronger than I remembered, or stronger than I expected. Little squeeze. Oh! Did I just miss the chance for a limit break? I think I did. Random. Status. No, we're okay. No, not going to come up again. Never mind. Would have been quite nice to see at least, because we don't have Cypher with us for long after this. Hey, Squall gets the lion's share. So let's check and see how big the difference actually is. Ooh, okay. Exactly the same. Maybe that's just bullshit then. I always remember them saying that, but never really looked into it. More fun for us. Let's go. Please. Right. We are on 740. Next time I can, I'm going to summon it without it actually coming out. And see if it changes. So that'll be useful to know. Yeah. We're fine for what we're on. Not that. I want to use a cure. There we go. There we go. Yeah, fine. Are any of these... Oh wow, that's better. Yeah, you're having cure there then. Ooh. Thunder would give us more magic, but then we'd also lose... We'd also lose the status attack. Or elemental attack. Ooh, actually, now I think about it, that's going to be more useful on somebody else. No, we'll leave it for now. We'll leave it. Okay, that's fine for now. That's fine. We'll leave that. Hey, look, it's the card we lost. A... Gesper? No, that's something else. Can't see the name. Never mind. Right, let's test this. Hopefully, I actually managed to kill it before Krimxon comes out. Is that dead? Yeah, okay. So we were on 740 before that fight. When I started the summon. Got that button, you fool. Right, okay, it's the same. So unless it actually comes out, I'm not going to gain any affinity. That is good to know. I suspected as much, but I thought I may as well confirm, right? Generator is up and running. No problem with the boosters. What the hell are they doing? Cable disconnection confirmed. Beginning exchange process. Roger, roger. Repairs? Repairs? Who cares? This must be your first real battle. You scared? Dunno. Trying to think about it. I love battles. I fear nothing. Well, look at it. As long as you make it out of a battle alive, you're one step closer to fulfilling your dream. What dream? Have one too, don't you? Gotta pass there. Yo, let me in on it. Get out. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Frickin' hell. It's the Mademoiselle swatting flies. Damn you! Yeah. Could it be more obvious that we're dealing with a group of teenagers? Careful, careful! Oh, yeah, okay. This is the girl we bumped into outside the classroom, by the way. Surprising, right? Seems to be a bit of a klutz. Are you Squad B? I'm a messenger. Name's Selfie from Squad A. Squad Captain Cypher, right? Where is he? Yeah, he's about there. Look. Point. One of these days I'm going to tell you about my romantic dream. Romantic! Sure is tough. Wait up! What you waiting for? Let's go! Right, so... naturally, you'd be like, oh, follow them. Loses you points on your seed exam. Seed candidates do not jump off cliffs for no reason. Whoops. So we're going to go around. Wonder who's with us right now. This could be interesting. Oh god, there's a red guy. Okay, it's just the two of us. What's red guy got? Blizzard. Oh, I'm full of thunder. That's fine then. This should kill both of them. And raise my affinity. Uh-huh. Big damage. Kaboom! Yeah, okay, glad. I was a bit worried the red guy was going to still live. They're like the captains or whatever, commanders, whatever title you want to give them. The higher ranked ones. Hey, guess what? I'm gonna quit Cockle again. Need that affinity. Well, I don't need, but it's gonna be real useful. Hey, Dario, welcome, dude. It seems to divide a lot of Final Fantasy fans, but I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan. I can still never quite decide if I prefer this or 7 at the classic games, but good one. It's a good one. Ooh, Phoenix down. Right, let's change what Shiva's learning. I don't know. I definitely prefer the system. The story, I mean, I can definitely sympathise with the people that say the story is a bit too emo, whiny, teenagery. But then Final Fantasies always tend to be a bit that way, right? I mean, even look at 15, it may as well be a boy band. But I do love this one. Let's have some Strength Junction from you, I think. Yeah, we'll go with that. Ice/water magic. Don't have a whole lot of blizzards going around, but that's fine. Okay, we'll leave that for now. Ugh. For no reason at all, Dario. We're going to use Krimxon and try and get our affinity up. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Oh, whatever. Trying to decide what I want for dinner. It's going to be a while off still, but I'm starting to get peckish. Possibly just thirsty as much as anything, actually. Should have more drink. Don't know what it's like where you guys are, but it's starting to get warm again today. Which is kind of fine because it's local beer fest weekend. so nice weather is going to help, but... Went out yesterday to pop down the pub for a little bit. Would have been much quicker if you... Yes, but I would have lost seed points, you idiot girl. Yeah, went out for dinner. A few beers. And just as we were leaving the pub, it started spitting. We'd been sat in the beer garden, so it's like, oh, we timed this perfectly. Especially since only one of us bothered to take a coat. It was really warm. I don't know about that. Perhaps anyone but the chicken wuss can make it. Oh. What did you say? Since you're so angry, I guess you're the chicken wuss. Yep, it's catching on. I'm not a chicken! If you don't like chicken, how about a pig? Do you look more like a chicken, though? It's more like a chocobo, to be fair. Chicken, pig, whatever. Call me what you want, I don't care anymore. Yeah, learn how to take a bit of light ribbing, Zell. It'll take you a long way in life. Let's get going. Everyone equipped to GF? You haven't forgotten, have you? Right, so. I'm gonna swap that. There. Gonna... Nope. Unequip Ifrit. Which, yeah, that's fine. And we're going to stick him over here so that you have some options. You're not going to need to use the GF, so that's fine. Neither are you, to be honest. No abilities. I need more thunders. You have 99. They can go here. Give you them. We'll also give you the fires just for the fun of it. Have you got anything useful? Let's make that a round number, right? Right. Tidy up. We want thunder there for no reason. Fire there. How much does that? Oh, 10 points. That ain't bad at this level. Shit. And you're also all good. Okay. Welcome back, cheers. Welcome back. Right, I think there's a save point in here, and if I'm correct, we're going to take a little quick break, because now's going to be a better time to stop than... Yeah, anyway, this is the comms tower. Sure is big. Aha! Cowards! Hey! Captain's getting away! Better chase him, Selfie. Right, how does... I'm trying to remember Selfie's bloody limit breaks. Nope. What was Selfie's limit breaks? Was it the spamming of spells? Honestly can't remember now. What was I saying about FF8 in the channel? Just that if it's one of those things that just pushes everyone away, I may have to rethink continuing the full playthrough. Like, I'm not going to make that decision today, and I still will play Final Fantasy VIII one way or another. I don't know. What was this? Blind. Okay, it doesn't really matter then. I don't know. The love-hate relationship with the game is one of the reasons I was a bit nervous beforehand. We'll see. At the same time, I want to play the game, so I may well just carry on and say fuck it. I'm not that bothered about the numbers. Let's stock some shit. gonna hurt to stock some extra thunder. Now we good. I checked. Turns out, oh, I got an achievable. Magician. I drew 100 times. No need for sad faces quite yet, cheers. It's just something, yeah, I'm trying to consider. I mean, it's never really stopped me before from playing games I love, but I don't know. It is one of those things that just niggles in the back of your mind. Deaded. Yeah, turns out if you don't actually complete the summon, then you get no affinity bonus, so... I checked it, I confirmed. What are we at now with Quetzalcoatl? 820. Yeah, that's fine. Right, we drew. I have blind. Actually. I want her to have blind. No! There we go. Right, I'm going to save here. And then I'm going to take a quick little 10-minute break, stretch my legs, have a cig, refill my drink, and just get some fresh air, to be honest. It's getting a bit stuffy in here. Even though I have, like, windows open, fan going, it's still kind of warm. So, I've not actually used the screen, I think, since I created it, but I do have a BRB screen, so I think there may even be tunes on it. So enjoy that. I'll be back, as I say, like 10 minutes max. Yeah, see you soon, guys, and we'll carry on.